Logical reasoning is one very scoring section in the CLAT exam, but most of the aspirants do not know how to prepare well for this. Hi everyone and welcome to NLTI. Today in this video, we are going to understand what should be your right strategy and approach to score good marks in the logical reasoning section. All of this is based on our PYQ analysis from 2023 to 2026. So let's get started. First of all, let us understand what exactly is the logical reasoning section in the CLAT exam. So, in the logical reasoning section, in CLAT 2023, there were around 30 questions. In CLAT 2024, there were around 24 questions. And in CLAT 2026, there were around 26 questions. So, one thing that has been consistent so far is there are around 4 to 5 passages dedicated to this section. Each passage is of around 300 to 450 words. And there are no standalone puzzles that you have to solve in this section. Now let us further understand what this paper is actually testing. So, in the past few years, the questions have been around identification of the argument, where you have to actually identify the main claim, the central claim of the entire passage. Assumption detection, right, where you have to actually identify what type of different questions have been repeated. Thirdly, multi-step reasoning is there. Cause and effect chain is one very common form of question that has been tested. Conditional interpretation, and something really important in the logical reasoning section is the precision elimination. You need to use the elimination method effectively, and you have to remove the incorrect answers as soon as you can so that you can find the correct answer. Another very important thing is understanding the difference between critical reasoning and analytical reasoning. This is where a lot of students, they get really confused. So let us understand it in detail. Critical reasoning is actually passage based, and it is more about analysis of the argument. The questions that you will have will be around assumptions, reasoning, inference, strengthening or weakening of arguments, and finding inference or conclusions. Now, in the past few years, we have seen that there has been increase in number of critical reasoning CR questions. However, in the very recent CLAT 2026, we saw that there was increase in number of questions which were around analytical reasoning. Now, analytical reasoning is much more about structure, and you need to understand the condition that is being applied in a certain situation, and you have to apply it throughout and find the solution to the question. The questions are actually around arrangement, blood relations, coding, decoding, deduction, and ranking or order. Now, let us understand how do you actually have to practice the critical reasoning section. So first things first, you have to actually read the passage. Read the passage carefully and try to identify the argument as well as the conclusion of the passage. Second step is that before directly going to the options, first of all, read the question carefully and predict the answer. And then check the options that are there. And then finally solve your question. Something really important is the post-analysis. Now, post-analysis basically means that you have to check few things after you have actually solved the entire question. You have to check that if it was an assumption-based question, then what was the missing link? Secondly, if it was an inference-based question, you have to identify why others were not necessary. And if it was a strengthening or weakening argument question, then you have to identify which assumption did it support the most. Further, let us understand how do you have to practice the analytical reasoning section efficiently. So the rules are really simple. First of all, you have to read the conditions carefully, read the conditions and try to convert it to a structure, right? And then solve the question applying the conditions systematically. See, analytical reasoning is something which you can solve better if you are practicing it more. So practice is something which is going to help your speed and accuracy finally. So analytical reasoning needs a lot of practice. So ideally, you should be practicing at least 3 to 4 sets per week. Now let us understand what should your weekly routine look like if you are preparing for logical reasoning section. Now, see, from Monday to Wednesday, you should definitely be purely focusing on CR, which is critical reasoning. Read as many passages as you can, try to identify the argument, the assumptions, inference, and try to solve as many questions as you can. That is actually going to help you build a lot of accuracy. From Thursday to Friday, you have to focus on mix of both critical reasoning and analytical reasoning. On Saturday, you have to give time to solve full logical sections, at least 2 full practice tests. And finally, on Sundays, you have to take time out to analyze your errors that you have done, right? Solve the practice tests and point out the mistakes that you have done, maintain an error log, revise, and also analyze the mistakes that you have done, identify the areas where you are lacking, where you are struggling, and try to work upon the same. So your weekly targets are going to be really simple. You have to solve at least 10 to 12 CR passages, 4 to 5 analytical reasoning sets, and at least 1 full revision cycle on Sundays. Now, one very important question that you might have is that where can you actually practice all of it from? So, primarily, you should be focusing on the PYQs. Please use the CLAT PYQs to understand the type of questions that are being tested in logical reasoning section. And for critical reasoning, you can also refer to editorials from the Hindu, the Indian Express, and books that are being used for GMAT. For analytical reasoning, you can actually resort to R.S. Agarwal. It is going to really help you polish your entire preparation. Now let us understand what should be your time strategy when you are solving the logical reasoning section in the exam. So you should ideally be spending 25 to 30 minutes maximum for the entire logical reasoning section. Your strategy should be simple. For CR passages, you have to read and solve as well as you can. For analytical reasoning, you have to skip reading, directly identify the conditions, and follow the structure systematically. If you think that you are taking a lot of time in solving really simple ER questions, then you can just skip it for a while and come back to it later if you have time. I hope you're going to use all these insights and these tricks in your exam preparation, and you're going to be practicing logical reasoning as much as you can. I really hope that you found this video useful. Stay tuned for more. Thank you so much.